Hello everybody and welcome back to the Painscreek Killings. We're on episode 11 already. That's definitely a handprint. I haven't been here in a while. Unlock. I did try the Slim Jim before, didn't I? That's the wrong thing. What about the hammer? Hammer time. Okay, so I can't smack that open either. Okay, there's things I want to do. There's things I want to do, and I want to do them here. That's for sure. But there's other things I want to do. Let me see. For instance, this key. I've had this key for ages, and I have an idea that it's a room in the mansion that we never tried. And I keep forgetting to look there. But we have the... Where is it? It would be in the diary. Sophia's favourite places. Anne's Courtyard Inn and Suites. Bridge over the stream and the post office. And then Matthew's favourite places, as I mentioned before, Moon Cafe and Little Big Books or whatever it is. And the church. I'd forgotten the church. I noticed that when I was editing the video. So, it says written on the walls or something outside. There are clues. I've never noticed anything written on the outside of the buildings. So this is one. This is the first. Oh, that window doesn't quite reach, does it? What? Look at that. That'd be drafty, wouldn't it? So something on the outside. I'm basically going to be around looking at the whole walls. Oh! Bird! Look at that! That is amazing. To think all... There we go. Still don't do the right thing. To think that, you know... So I'm going to write down some of these. Moon Cafe is not too far from here. It's a cool idea. Would it be on the inside or the outside? They definitely hit it. Imagine passing these clues all the time. Not realizing it. Reckon bird cage maybe. Moon Cafe and Big Books, Little... I don't know what this place is called. Is it Little Big Books, Little Books? And who's to say all the clues haven't washed away? It is a cool idea. Ah, look at that. Ah, please. Are you going to tell me these were here the whole time? Birdhouse. Matthews, this is the Little Big Books, whatever it is. We call it house. Go down this way then for the cafe. Is it when it's revealed maybe that they just appear? Or have they been there the whole time? Just goes to show you how observant. Oh, look at that. Playground. You don't... Oh! Oh! Which is this? This is Moon Cafe Playground. Do you reckon... Oh! Oh! I could just go straight to it. I reckon it's the birdhouse. But it's not a birdhouse, it's a log. And there's a thing with the combination, and we have the combination on the back of her. Oh, on the back of the necklace. Bet you that's what it is. I'm going to look anyway. I'm going to look at these things. I presume it's just going to be written on the bottom. Oh, look at that. Stream. Oh, I don't believe it. I don't think that was there before. I mean, I was here. Maybe because I looked this way and I was looking down, like you wouldn't see it, you wouldn't be thinking. I'm gonna have to look back at the old videos. Seriously. Oh, look at this. Stump. There you go. So it is. It was exactly what I was thinking. So we've got bird, stump, stream, playground, 1203 house. So it's probably bird house near the stream. And you go for that, and then you see the stump, and you put in 1203. Wasn't there something about the birdhouse somewhere else? Someone wrote something about a birdhouse before. I just want to look at these birdhouses again, just to be on the safe side. I don't think there's anything. No, there's definitely nothing about that. Okay. So 1203 then for this. Oop. Let me just get down. Unlock. Get down. There we go. Oh. Oh, I don't believe it. He was going to propose. Happy birthday. Do you think? I think he was. It's a ring. There's nothing written on it. I can't get back up the right way. If I put it down and pick it up again. There you are now. What else we got? Yeah, read. Dear Sophia, please wait for my return. Love, Matthew. 18th of March 1975. Every moment I spend with you is like a beautiful dream come true. Happy birthday. Oh. So it was. He wasn't proposing, but he was asking her to wait for him. Oh yeah, camera off. This. Dear Sophia, it's been quite a while since I last wrote to you. I've been busy. I hope you are doing well. Father Calvin has been guiding me how to be a man of God, to grow my faith in the Lord and my compassion for people. When I see those who have no beds to sleep upon and no food to eat, my heart goes out to them. I wish I could do more. Father Calvin has been handing me more and more responsibilities. It seems like he might be retiring soon. He even gave me his favorite desk in the study room. I've changed its code to 0318. There we go, we have it. The day you first came to the orphanage. Oh, so she came that day. Oh, I'm going to write that as well. Painscreek has been very quiet recently. Nothing much goes on in this small town. Oliver is still Painscreek event photographer. Charles and Vivian are running their businesses as usual. Tricia's 7 now. She's really smart and loves to hang out with her dad. Dorothy's the same old Dorothy that we all love. Wait a minute. Tricia's 7? Okay. Dorothy's the same old Dorothy that we all love. Bernard's still the reliable butler. I don't think he'll ever be replaced. As for me, well, I'm still here, waiting for your return. She never got this. You didn't know what happened to her. Do you remember the church attic? Well, I spend most of my free time there now, doing wood carving. It helps me relax. We've never been in the church attic, have we? Hey, I even got pretty good at it. Sometimes I'll think of you and how we spent our time together. I'm not sure if you ever realized how I felt towards you since you left. I keep writing these letters, but I never mail them. And to be honest, it's because I don't have a clue where you may be staying right now. At the same time, writing to you has made me feel that we are still close to one another. Today marks the 6th year that you left Painscreek. I still don't know why you left. All I want to say is take care. This will be my last letter. One day, I hope to see you again. Love always, Matthew. 2nd of the 14th of the 2nd, 1982. Okay, well now we know that Matthew had nothing to do with her disappearance in any way whatsoever anyway. Sure, he wouldn't have had anyway. But you can't make it any clearer than that. Oh man. What the fudge cake happened there? What? Just encountered a major bug. I went into the mansion grounds. Something's seriously wrong. This is where I appeared. This is outside the walls, isn't it? Do you think will I be able to get back in? Even movement isn't the same. Oh, that's the well. Okay, well that was bizarre. Okay, well that's not too bad. So the bit of a bug. Maybe I should go out and come back in again. See will that fix it. I'm glad I got that on camera. I'm leaving it in the episode just for the fun. Yeah, this is not all here. You can tell. Oh, I can run. Good. Yeah, it's not fully loaded. Oh, good. Phew. So, there's a small glitch there. That was kind of fun, but worrisome. We have never tried. I don't think that I ever tried this door. I'm not sure if I ever tried this door. And with this key. Oh, it is! And all the times I was here. Sorry about that, everybody. Probably screaming at me going, it's that room, it's that room. So sorry. Everything else is just so, I don't know, distracting. You'd be dying to get somewhere else and go, oh, I have to go here, I have to go there. And I would forget to keep coming and check this room. Okay. Okay. Nothing much going on in these. Oh, it's open. Nice and all as they are. Tain't nothing in them. That door's blocked, but that one isn't. My lady's hat. Ooh, why is it important that we pick up a hat? Why is that important? There's some reason for it. Sorry. Ooh, I thought it was a gun for a second. Ooh, this is Vivian Roberts' diary. Monday, January 2nd, 1994. It's been a while since we read anything from her, and she still has the bold headlines. Andrew came and told me he didn't need an assistant. He said Scott is too inexperienced and is a burden to him. Yeah. What he hasn't realized is that the garden has not been maintained well over the past few months, that his drunk behavior is irritating, and that Scott is actually doing more work than he is. Scott is a fast learner. He should be up to speed in no time. Charles was the one who insisted on hiring him anyways. Charles likes the boy. They've been hunting together quite a number of times, and Charles always seems happy with his company. I just don't understand his love for hunting. He sometimes spends more time in his hunting cabin than he does at home. Did you get rid of Andrew? Was he going to talk? I have a feeling, with everything that was going on in Andrew, as Dorothy says, he died not long after he was saved. So I think he was repentant and was going to spill the beans. And someone silenced him. Tuesday, January 3rd, 1994. I was shocked to learn that Scott has been asking around about Sophia. How did he know about Sophia? Who could have told him? It must be Andrew, that drunk. I told him Sophia is gone. Those hallucinations of his is getting worse. He needs to see Henry and get more pills. I'll need to have Bernard keep an eye on Scott from now on. I'll try to see who he talks to, who he asks. So she does use Bernard for her dirty deeds. Friday, April 8th, 1994. I called Oliver and asked if he could be the main photographer at the Easter fundraising event. When he asked what the funds will be used for, I told him it'll be used to raise awareness of Painscreek to promote our town's tourism. After listening, he agreed to help. When asked how much he would charge, he simply said it'd be free. I was surprised. I appreciate his contribution for this town. What are you up to, Oliver? Tuesday, April 12th, 1994. The deal with Howard Medical came through, just as I anticipated. Instead of being happy, I feel empty. Am I getting numb from work, or is it that I don't care anymore? May 14th, 94, Saturday. Our dinner tonight was quiet. Charles didn't eat much. He asked me about my day, but I didn't want to talk about it. As a matter of fact, I don't want to talk to him much these days. Tricia was silent as well. She's distancing herself from me. I can feel it. She used to confide in me about everything. Now we hardly talk. Is stopping her from seeing Scott wrong? Why are you stopping her? Do you just feel you don't know yet? Wednesday, July 6, 1994. I don't want Tricia to be near Scott anymore. Of all the men in this world, why should Tricia pick him? This is unacceptable. May, June, July. Interesting. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Sunglasses. Not important. Okay. Ooh. Bingo! The clock key. About time too, says you. Whee! Look, it's twisting. Oh, yeah. What else? Ooh. This looks like it could hide something juicy. It's got a false back. We finally find something with a false back. I've been asking, how do we get it open? It's so shallow compared to the rest of it. Well, I guess it's just the way they rendered it. Maybe it's just thick wood. Oh wow. Oh wow. A bit laggy. Easy does it. Is that a hat box? No, it's a poof. Ah, it's laggy in here. This is interesting. Fireplace is closed up. Open. Nothing. Okay. Alright. Note. It's very laggy in here. Oh no. Sorry everybody. I was having jittery problems, basically lagging, and I turned off the recorder and everything and restarted the game. And I thought I started the recorder, but it turns out I didn't. The butterfly key opens the clock, as we know it, but placed it in it, and I set it to 3:20. It goes like, it comes up on the screen, inspect clock closer. You go in and it gives you, like, you can dial back the hands and then turn the key and it opens. So that's all you've missed. And now I shall reveal what's inside. Oh, I know now. You didn't. Sorry. There's this letter. June 18th, 1975. Dear Vivian, I'm not writing to you as your doctor, but as a friend. I know you had your suspicions about Charles. Now that his affair is revealed, there is no point beating around the bush. If you want to protect yourself and Tricia, there is only one way. You have to make Sophia and the baby leave Charles. They need to be moved away from Painscreek. You will, of course, have to compensate for her leaving. This all works out for you, doesn't it, Bio? Yeah, you'd like to have Virginia for yourself. Oh. Vivian. You'd like to have Vivian for yourself. As for Charles, he will need to know that having his affair publicly known will destroy his political status. People are not so forgiving when the mayor they trust is involved in such a scandal. I figure that Charles will try to add the child into the family registry. I would do the same if I were him. It is a boy after all, and the child will be able to continue the family line. If that should happen, I cannot imagine what will happen to you. Henry Johnson. Vivian, I have given careful thought to your request, and here is my answer. I have provided a new prescription for your mother-in-law, Magdalene. It is 3 times the strength of her usual dosage. Detailed instructions will be sent with the medicine. Should you decide to do it, you will need to administer the medicine carefully, so no one suspects anything. Call me if you have any questions. Henry Johnson. P.S. Make sure no one else in the mansion ingests any of it. Yes, Vivian killed her own mother-in-law with the help of her friend Henry Johnson. And do you reckon maybe Tricia got her hands in it? Took some. That's why she ended up in the hospital. I don't know. Now, oh yeah, when I opened this, I was amazed at how there are no actual clockworks, and yet the clock works. Anyway, sorry about that. Here we go. We're at Father Matthew's desk, 0318, and here we go. Pick it up. Dear Diary. Another one. Matthew Brooks. Okay. May 13th, 1995. I visited Scott today. I couldn't believe what he said. How could Sophia be dead? How could Andrew, Henry, and Vivian have killed her? Did Dorothy know? How about Wanda or Charles? Did they know? Why didn't anyone tell me? May 28th, 1995. I visited Sophia's grave today. It was just a wooden cross that Scott made. There was no name on it. I placed some flowers in front of it. She always had a liking for flowers. June 4th, 95. We had Mass today. Vivian and Henry were there. Andrew, as usual, didn't come. All I can think of whenever I look at them is whether they actually killed Sophia or not. As they praised the Lord throughout the sermon, I felt sick to the stomach. I couldn't bear to see their faces. What should I do now? I know I should forgive them, but it's so difficult. I'm dying inside. I wish I never visited Scott. I wish I never heard what he said. I wish I could just forget everything. I wish I could find some better words to... What? Sorry. June 6th, 1995. I need to talk to Andrew. I need him to confess. Ooh, Matthew Brooks' story. There you go now.
Pencil, anyone?
Oh, I think we'll go back into the sewers. Attic. Wait. Attic. How do we get into the attic? Church attic. He mentioned the church attic. I just want to get into the church attic. I can't find any attic access. Matthew mentioned it in his letter to Sophia. I don't see any sign of any woodwork anywhere. There's definitely no attic space in the actual church. Just in case there's anything else we missed. Okay, that definitely doesn't have any openable thing, as it doesn't want to be unlocked. I think I went the other way last time, didn't I? Or maybe I went this way. It's all. Oh yeah, okay, this looks different. Do you reckon it goes anywhere else? This is probably just locked as well. Yeah. And it probably doesn't have any thing about unlocking. Nope. So I think it was basically only there for to gain access to the hospital. At least my curiosity is satisfied in that regard. And to think that the way out on this is called the janitor's closet. It's not called access to the sewers. How do I get into Gibson's? I'm just I'm double checking this car. I can't open the boot and I don't see anything else in here. I want to get in there because I have a feeling that there's something important in there because of the handprint. But how? The secret lies with her. The secret lies with her. Oh, the this was lying with her. 0526, isn't that it? 0526, yeah. Or is it a 9? Maybe that's a 9. No, it's a 0. 0526 M to S. There's definitely no other numbers. Oh, 4-digit numbers. Not. I was thinking of your man's safe. That's a 6-digit number, isn't it? Just in case you're wondering what I was on about with the typewriter. See the E's? E's are quite different. And they don't match either of the typewriters we've seen before, because we've seen the letterings. Oh dear. I don't know. How am I going to get into this guy's room? It's driving me nuts. I need to get this open. How am I going to find a key for that? What have I got? If you don't leave your key in at reception, where do you leave it? You take it with you. You would imagine it would have been either on him, so that would be either in the car, maybe in the glove box, or he wouldn't have put it in here and then got another key to get in here, would he? Or he'd have it on him and then it would have been in at the morgue. But it's not. Sorry, I'm eating.
Hi, this is Oliver Gibson. I just wanted to thank you for letting me borrow your toolbox and shovel. I'm currently out of town for a few days, and I didn't get the chance to return it yet. In the case you need them, it's currently sitting in my photo lab. Ask Mrs. Patterson for my spare key.
Okay, this is what I don't get. I thought he borrowed tools from the mansion. So why is he ringing Anne's? What is it? Anne's Suites, Anne's Courtyard and Suites. Why? And who's Mrs. Patterson? Surely Mrs. Patterson is Dorothy. But why would she be a Mrs. if she's not married? So who's Mrs. Patterson? Did I get everything in the morgue? Do you think was there another key? Oh. Okay, I don't see another key. I mean, I remember I missed that book with the pencil in it, or pen, or whatever it is. So when I knelt down and I saw it, I'm sure I would have seen the key if there was. So I don't think so. I don't think it's worth going back there. I've been back there already. We went through the sewers, and that was a waste of time. This child has never come back into it at all. I wonder, is that important? What's the story? Did we open that? We didn't open that. Sure we didn't. We never opened that. I'd completely forgotten about that. There's another desk we haven't to get into is Bernard's desk as well. And there's an attic somewhere. Do you think it's another hidden room in the church? He mentions the attic in the church. I think that's a hidden room because I can't. There's no stairs up. I don't know why that intrigued me. There's no stairs up. There's no attic. hatches that you could pull stairs down. One of those fold-away ones. Here's another one. Like, who is Everett Ollinger from 7 Pebble Lane visiting? Oliver from the photo borrowed a shovel and a wrench. I borrowed a shovel from. Maybe that message was supposed to be left in the mansion and not in Anne's courtyard. And maybe he meant to say Miss Patterson and not Mrs. It's a lot of maybes and mights. Ooh. Cocolores. Carbon scoring. Possibly contained lighter fluid. Good theory. Good theory. That's another thing. Aunt Cecilia's apartment has a code. Yes! The church. Scott could have put in a secret passage. That makes sense. Scott's a handyman. He obviously put in the one for the. I don't think it was. What's his face? Roberts that did it. I don't think it was Charles. In the cabin. Surely Tricia would have known about it. 0621 1971 2 3 4 5 6 7. Is that the date of his birth? Birdhouse. Okay, we got. I think we got that one. The time capsule. No, we still need to get into Gibson's to get a shovel. I hope we get a shovel. Can we actually get into Gibson's? Can we get a key? Who's Mrs. Patterson? What are we missing? Kill Magdalene. So if I had to get in and get that, which I should have, because I held on to that key for a long time, I would have known that information from the letter. Vivian and he conspired to kill Magdalene. Unreal. Why was she killed? Good question. Why was she killed and who killed her? Scott had more of a motive to kill her now than anyone. Maybe Tricia killed her. Maybe that's why she ended up in the hospital. Maybe Tricia was the one who went off the roof. And that's what killed her. I don't know. There's so much. 0526 M to S. I don't think we missed any other keys. Or did we? Who else would have a key for room 201? 3/18/1975. June 11/74, baby daughter was born. Birth date that might come in handy. July 6, 1975. I have a name for a child. It's another date. 21st of June he was born, I think. Just put this one in brackets. Dorothy Patterson is the only woman with Patterson. Where is the key? Ah, there we go. P.S. The address is 40 Blackpine Road. That's where Dorothy asked me to help clean her house. Ah, okay. That's where I got the address, and I put it down wrong that time for Derek. Ah, okay. That's an understatement. Vivian was hospitalized for a few months. She was reliant on Dr. Henry Johnson during that period. In many ways, I'd imagine. Security room. We used that code. Pity he didn't have many more codes for us. Well, you helped us with this code. I must check the writing of this letter against everyone else's because it's nice and neat. And everyone has their own writing style. Do you remember the church attic? That's not there for no reason, especially when there's no church attic. That's going to drive me nuts. It's not a secret room. This is an interesting letter, actually, when I look back on it, knowing what I know now. Dorothy, I think, may have found out what happened. She took off. She resigned. Oh, Mansion's work list. I didn't know that. That's cool. I just took photographs of them. She could be a widow. How come I missed the key at her place then? Yeah, this is what I want to go back to. Not Andrew Reed's. It's not Bernard's. It's not Charles. Don't think it's Derek's. No, it's tidier. It's almost that tidy, isn't it? Look at that M. And that M. M-A. M-A-R-C-H. Is it the same? Yeah. Dorothy hired him. I came across your name through a close friend of mine. She had recommended you, saying you're a person of integrity and a very reliable investigator, so I would like for you to investigate the case which happened in '95 in a town called Painscreek. Murder of Vivian Roberts. I was there when it happened. The body had been placed in the front of the mansion gates for everyone to see. A few days later, Scott Brooks was apprehended. However, there wasn't enough evidence and he was soon released. 18 months later, the police filed Vivian's case as unsolved. I've tried to forget everything. I just can't. I simply want to know the truth. I've enclosed a copy of the threat letter that Vivian received the day she died. I hope it helps. For safety purposes, I would like to remain anonymous at this time. I will give you the first payment in good faith that you will agree to my offer. When the case is solved, I will pass you the rest of the payment. That's Dorothy. I'm sure of it. The same way the sea curls round. March is exactly the exact same. Exactly the exact same. Look at that. What good does that do me, though? I still need to get into Gibson's Photoshop. I said it again. In Photolab. Other. Sometimes you gotta go back to the start. I think I'll start back at the sheriff's office. See, can I open? No! Mansion. I'm going to the mansion. I'm gonna try some of these birth dates and where's the door? I want to try some of the birth dates on the safe. I haven't tried any of them. 6/1/1975. What did I do? 6/1/1975. 6/1/1975. Cool. Oh, what's in it? Oh, chess piece. The king. Pick it up. 4. 4. King. I don't have a bishop though. What else we got? The book. Pick up. Ooh. July 31st, 1995. I cannot believe that Scott killed my wife. It's being spewed all over the media. How? Why? He loves Trisha, and I treated him like my own son. So he didn't know. Doesn't make any sense. August 13th, 1995. I visited Scott today. I asked him why he would kill Vivian. He did not answer, but simply looked down on the floor. I wanted an answer so desperately that I nearly rattled his neck. Does he even feel any guilt or remorse for what he's done? How can he not say anything? October 27, 1995. I visited Scott again today. Sorry, I'm rushing. So excited. I've spent ages going through numbers, knowing that he will be released soon. There just wasn't enough evidence to pin him. He looked thinner than before, but I didn't care. I wanted to know why he killed Vivian. When I asked, he stared at me. I was so angry that I yelled at him. I was about to leave when out of nowhere he said, "I pity the ignorant." What does that mean? November 2nd, 95. I got drunk last night at the inn. Ooh, Scott is now a free man. I think I babbled about how much I despise Scott and what I would do to have someone get rid of him. Did I really say that? How did I get home anyways? Oh, right, Bernard was with me. He drove me home. Bernard. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh, First National Bank, routing number, account number, email password, lovetrish061174, study room desk hint, chess pieces, king, knight, queen, bishop. And we don't have a bishop. We can go through any number. We could guess it. Once we're down to, king, knight. So is it king, queen, bishop, knight? Let's hope so. And this, what's this? Codicil to last will and testament of Randall Lewis. I, Charles Roberts, of 1 Maple Drive, Painscreek, being of sound mind, declare this codicil. What's a codicil? Is it something added to it? Like a codex? To my last will and testament, dated July 1st, 1975, effective today, June 21st, 1975. Item 1. Article 6b of my will shall be modified to read, should a boy be born in the Roberts family that is of a direct lineage to Charles Roberts, if he is the eldest son and no other contest, he shall inherit all the family's fortune upon Charles Roberts' passing. The sole condition to this is that the son must be at least 25 years of age. Item 2. Article 6a of my will shall be stricken in its entirety. The firstborn child of the Roberts family shall inherit 50% of all the family fortune should Charles Roberts pass away. Item 3. Article 11 shall be added to my will and shall read, Vincent Roberts, born of Charles Roberts and Sophia Miller. There's Millers in the hospital bed, I think, or there's Millers. There's name Miller somewhere. On June 1st, 1975. June 1st. Yeah, so it is the same. Where's that? The 21st? He's obviously 20 days old. In Painscreek, shall be officially acknowledged as a family member of the Roberts family effective July 1st, 1975. Randall Lewis, testatrix. The king is a 4. The queen is a 1. The bishop we do not know yet, so we're going to have a 0. And the knight, what was the knight? It was a 5. So 4105. Okay, then we just go. No, we'll just keep going up through them, cycle up. I would have thought the king came first. Maybe we should try. Maybe we should try a 4. Mightn't be using the knights at all. Okay, I've gone through all of those. Maybe I'll cycle these, change these out. Oh, yesy. Okay. Okay. Another diary. Okay. November 18th, 1995. Months ago, right before Vivian was killed, I confronted her about Mom's death. She said she didn't know anything about it. She only administered the medicine as provided by Dr. Johnson. She was lying. I could see it in her eyes. She was scared and she was hiding her fear. I know that Vivian was never completely truthful with me, but I still have no proof yet. She never liked Mom, but I wouldn't have thought her capable of killing her own mother-in-law. I know that she had something to do with what happened to Mom and Sophia, but what can I do? She was my wife, after all. And now, December 22nd, or 27th, 1995, Vivian is dead. So is Scott. Now Tricia is dead too. Is this my punishment for the affair I had 20 years ago? So Bernard killed Scott? Is that the bloody knife? Do you reckon? And not the murder weapon we're looking for? We got the achievement bloody knife though. So that would seem to hint. But wouldn't you think? Oh, this is doing my head in. Oh, Charles Roberts' story. Okay. Beckard's Investigation Services. Everybody's getting investigators. They didn't all hire the same guy. Date February 3rd, 1996. To Charles Roberts. Our investigation was initially promising. We interviewed possible witnesses who might know something about Sophia's disappearance. Months later, however, we are nowhere near knowing what happened to Sophia. Wow. We've searched through all the states for any possible trace, but to no avail. What we can conclude at this time is that the main cause of Sophia's disappearance has to do with Andrew, Henry, and Vivian. Now that they are gone... we are unable to get the truth about what really happened to Sophia. If you prefer, we can still continue the search. However, the results look bleak. We have posted rewards for any information regarding Sophia, hoping that it's just a matter of time before someone with real information steps up. For the time being, we suggest that you wait. Should anything emerge, you will be the first to know. Sincerely, Jason Beckard. Right, Jason, what's the other one? This is earlier. Becker's Investigation Services, July 1795, to Charles Roberts. Upon your request, we investigated Andrew Reed and Henry Johnson's deaths. Due to confidentiality agreements with our sources, we are unable to reveal the true nature of their deaths. Suffice to say, both of them did not die of said accidents. So we dug deeper. We found out that Andrew and Henry were both related to the disappearance of Sophia Miller. Oh yeah, we have to look up Miller. Okay, make a note of that. Miller's. Sophia Miller and the death of Magdalene Roberts 20 years ago. What really happened to Sophia, we do not know as of now. However, some evidence was brought to light regarding Magdalene Roberts' death. We talked to a retired nurse who used to work at the Painscreek Community Hospital. Although she preferred to remain anonymous, according to her, she came across a note while cleaning Dr. Johnson's office. In it, Dr. Johnson stated that the prescription was lethal and to be administered only to Magdalene, and the dosage has to be precise or it will not work. No one else should take it. A letter was made out to your wife, Vivian Roberts, according to the note. If you would like for us to stop this investigation, let us know at your earliest convenience. Otherwise, we will continue to find out the truth about Sophia's disappearance. But you didn't. You didn't get that far. Never mind. Wow. Is there any other places we need to open? We've got a 05. What is it? 0526 on the back of the locket. Oh. I'm stuck as to do things. I need to get into that room 201. I need a key. I need to get into the file cabinet in the sheriff's station. Or should I head there? What else do I need?